Okay, and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Europa Universalis 4. And looking at our options... Island of Persia is eastward, right? Trying to set if I... Still, it didn't really make the decision during the group patch, or during the break, if you guessed. I think we're going to go east. We're going to go into Fars. So, surplus armies need to walk around. So one of the things we're going to be acquiring during this invasion is actual connection from our eastern territories to western territories through Fars. So yeah, let's get those guys moving. Royal Marriage of Aden. Yeah, I suppose depending on how we deal with this, we could potentially both break them down to size and diplo-vassalize them, right? Because we could do a bunch of return cores to our subjects, which in theory doesn't piss them off very much. And they do have one subject we can break out of them, so we can break Kerman out of them. And then that might get them small enough that we can actually do the diplo-vassalize. We're actually going to decline on you. So, one of the earlier parts, I broke up subject that has cores on us, which was kind of ideal. When this treaty ends in 1547, we'll come in for Fadi. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to really get any real allies, because they're one province minor and completely circled by the Ottomans. It's a really bad place to be. Do we have any cultures to promote? Croatian, Albanian? Okay. Okay, we're almost in position. Someone in the January did take the Diplotech, so we'll take the Diplotech as well. Once we hit 100 innovativeness, we'll be even more delaying taking these techs, because no real reason to force them after that point. There's all the cores we just got, so we don't have to worry about overextension anymore. That's probably actually the ideal point to hit the declare war button on the Fars. I think the goal here is actually to do a reconquest, because we're basically going to be returning cores here, right? So we're not necessarily going to be conquering claims, we're going to be returning cores. Do I want to drag in... Well, we're dragging in Afghanistan and Delhi. Do we want to co-belligerent either of them? Afghanistan brings in Malwa and, well, already sort of, I think, brings in Transoxiana anyway, because I think they're technically in March of Afghanistan, but... And then Malwa. And we might want to co-belligerent Malwa just to break them up. Yes, it constantly gets more and more tempting to make the war scores bigger. No, I think we'll stick to these two, and yeah, we'll have Malwa and Delhi in as well. But we'll try to break some stuff out of them. So now embrace the legalism, which we'll do. And we have everything we need for the mosques for the Empire, so we'll complete that as well. And apparently have everything for codify that law as well. So we're going to unlocking E50 reform, or we can say no, or we're going to either unlock the E50 reform and 100 admin, or we can immediately have it applied. Yeah, I want that diplo power. I want that diplomat for the moment. So we're gonna unlock it and not apply it. A bunch more of our missions are completed. Good to see. There goes our Inquisitor dying. We don't need yearly prestige. National Rust is tempting. It would be more tempting if we could promote him to level 3, and we can't. Yearly inflation reduction, production efficiency, missionary strength. Did we convert everyone we're going to convert? No, but we only got one left, so it's probably not worth grabbing the missionary again. Okay. What's our inflation looking like? Down trading, because we're trading in gems. Okay. Anyway, we'll do the production efficiency then. Idea cost reduction on that one. Well, that sounds like a great idea. Anything that saves you monarch powers away is real tempting. Okay, got a spare diplomat. Where do you want to send him? Presumably to improve relations with someone we want to diplomatic at this point, I think. Go west, or we want to go east? You're not in the war, so we can just start diplomatic. Okay, that works. Siege of the place finished. We have their diplo, or their military 9. We're on military 11. We could go do military 12 if we feel we need the oomph that would come from that. There's Merv falling. And Herat falling. And Bam falling. Okay. Main pockets of enemy resistance are the Indian forces, as I think the Fars forces are basically just already overrun or run away. Royal marriage, sure. Let's push you into Delhi proper. Maybe going straight for the Delhi capital is not the smartest. Oof. I won't control this pass, so we need that fort, I think. Interesting, I think I'm already back up. It's basically already back up 900 admin power. And we haven't even 20 years ahead of time on tech. Well, actually, no, 18 years ahead of time on tech. With lack of printing press, yeah. Your legitimacy. Sure. Invading game, not bad. Maximize relationship with France. Okay, you can move on to the next fort. Getting pretty close to, I think, where we're going to negotiate with Afghanistan. Interesting. Transoceanic, yeah. They don't completely hate us. So we could probably bring them around if we free them as a subject, right? So we come in and say, hey, cancel Transoceania as a vassal. Release Kiva. Maybe not release Kiva. Transoceanian vassal and give a bunch of territory to my subjects. Yeah, okay. That might be plausible to do after we take all their forts down. It wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world to improve relations with Yemen, with the goal of diplomaticing them as well. It's actually you, Lieutenant. Do you want to make sieging? exhaustion from war. What war? There's no war in Constantinople. Yeah, what war? There's no war. There's no war in Boston, say, yeah. Alright, we'll wait 1 month, we'll get the reduced cost. We can just, yeah, we'll wait 1 more month to take reduced cost. Then we'll take that one, probably. No, reduce cost, take the tech, take the cost increase. I'll upgrade the new infantry type as soon as the war's over. Honestly, in this case, just attack them. Invite him to stay. Politely turn him away, or send him packing. Grand Emissary has arrived from Russia. We'll be nice. We might think him to be our subject already, but we'll be nice. Not actively invading Russia, after all. Overwhelmed with a warm welcome, has informed us he wishes to extend his visit to in his quest to modernize Russia. He has overstayed his welcome. We'll let him study our navy. It's not like the Russian navy is ever going to become Roman to us. We kind of control the entire coast of the Black Sea, and you have nothing on the Baltic or the North Sea. So yeah, he can learn about a navy. Army institutions, no. Navy, sure. He can know what a rowboat is. Okay, every major fort in Afghanistan has fallen. Almost there with willing to negotiate with us. Yeah, at some point I'll need to do another pass on the forts. So we get less people just wandering into our rear areas. Because this is not like the level of territorial screw up in this area. It's just, it's not threatening, but it's sort of like, well, the flies are in the rear. This is basically a war with 4 main participants. So when we arrive off the 4 participants in order, basically want to do like Malwa deal with, well, maybe Afghanistan first, but it'll be these 3 first, followed by Fars as the last person. Siege of Lahore. I can't annex you anyway yet, so go ahead and bring those diplomats back, or that diplomat back. Rain in the other islets down here when I'm thinking about it. Afghanistan, are you interested yet? You are interested in our deal, okay. Let's deliver the deal then. Yeah, these guys, if we make them like us enough, would probably be open to becoming one of the Empire without firing a shot, so... you know, you're still on the map list. In fact, I want to annex you. Let's put that on the list of places that people should think we want. I suppose one more thing we can do is come in Diplo. Our opinion of them. Manage attitude. Hostile. We want to annex them. So hopefully they stop trying to turn us into royal marriage with the rest. And they still have more than 100 elements, so we can't take any. Can't double vassalize them. Siege of Mondu. Oh, you don't need to be carpet sieging, so we'll have you come down and help finish Malwa off quicker. You've finished carpet sieging. But we'll leave you in the area to keep them out of Fars. So I always want to liberate Fars. What do we want to do with Malwa? Kelpie we could release from their subject status. Jasmir makes sense, yeah. That one vaguely makes sense. That one's a little less. That one's... Well, we want that one over that one, yeah. Wait, that's probably the 3 we want to do. This one might be a little big, but a little big's actually fine. If we can take it out of them at least. Our Hind is fallen, so move on to Delhi. Similar sort of thing, we can start to evaluate what we're going to do with the Delhi. Mostly release subjects, I think. Yeah, I might go for something fairly low, like the 50% score there. It's not too bad. And they'll probably be more willing to accept once we have the 2 forts down. I suppose given the circumstances, let's go ahead and use the great power of our guns. Make this a little faster. Windows being weird. Windows does that. You didn't see that, but I saw that. That was annoying to me. Yeah, I think all that needs to be said in that option is You didn't see that I saw that. It was very annoying to me. Basically, it responded as if I hit the Windows key. I don't think I hit the Windows key. Developing veneering, so tropical wood is now worth more. Duab has fallen. You're at 190. Oh, and we can't do you until 41 anyway. 43 anyway. Okay, so bringing you back for the moment. Okay, so all the forts in Delhi have fallen. Anyway, let's do that in Delhi. Actually, let's... There's some forts in here. They're technically subject forts, but I don't know if they're going to apply to the Overlord. Okay, rained all those guys in. I've rained you in. Let's rain you in. Assign the last guy to own subject nations as well. As soon as the war's ending, we're going to be moving on a bunch of these guys to try to devassalize all the guys we're kicking out. Most of these guys are going to be small enough. Well, this is India, so maybe some of them aren't small enough, but a lot of them are small enough that we'll be able to devassalize them. Player cards, right? Siege of the place is over. Yeah, I have a feeling those forts here count. Use the Persia general, about the same. Okay. Okay, storm the fort. March to the next one. And blow that one open. You know what? Go ahead and storm that one too. Wait a rebel somewhere. In Kaffa. We don't want those rebels to succeed, but it looks like they're going to get put down by our enemies. Thank you, enemies. Near maximum monarch power. Okay, so we need to do something about that. Lord of Fezan. Whatever islands. Yeah, sure. And then we want to spend some of the admin power so it doesn't get wasted. Here we go. Health has fallen. Will you now negotiate? You will. And yeah, basically free those 3 states. And now it's just Fars to deal with. And Fars... can release the state of Kerman. We can turn... a couple cores... Stand, okay. Do we want to make Hormuz bigger? Sure. Let's make Hormuz bigger. Hormuz is going to be very confused about this because we just took a bunch of stuff off of them. But... And then war reparations and a bunch of money. Now, we don't own any of their cores. They don't necessarily appreciate all the aggressive expansion, but they're now under 100 war score, so we could probably come in one whole war. They were no longer outraged to us. They would probably willing to accept a double vassalization. Okay, so we'll be back, probably double vassalizing. In the meantime, we need to double vassalize all the people we kicked out of other guys. Kerman. Sure, let's start with Kerman. A month we'll be able to double vassalize Kerman. Oh, I see. No, these guys aren't. Read a bunch of non-Sunnis. That's fine. Won't be a problem. It just means we're gonna have to spend a little bit more time getting our ducks in a row. Treachery within the family. He's barely above average, so, Oh, we have a rebellion. And, yeah, that was a downgrade. That was a downgrade. Okay, where did the rebels get to? There's the rebels. Quickest ones to get there are going to be the guys down in Hormza. So we'll end that rebel suppression. Welcome to the team, Kerman. Oh, let's actually drag back one of our diplomats so we can double vassalize people a little bit faster. And calm down Fars after it's been chopped down to size. Jasmine. Yeah, we'll accept royal marriage with you. Influence nation you. Influence nation you. Okay, when our diplomats get back, we should be able to vassalize both of those. Promote Islet to not be way over the cap. Welcome to the Empire. Welcome to the Empire. Here's your envoy. Your envoy. Nice. Promote to nice Ottoman green, please. Okay. Then we can come up here, we can vassalize you. This is Matt's back. We can vassalize this guy. Oh, I need an extra couple days. Just a couple. There we go. Offer vassalize. Go to Islet. Go to Islet. And we move even farther out, so we got Riwa here and Samir here. We should be able to very quickly add to the ever-expanding presence that is the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, if we fix the outrage edge here, I think we'll be able to vassalize those guys. Which is why we got diplomats embedded for exactly that purpose. So as soon as the diplomat's back, we get 2 more subjects. They're nice, small subjects, so it's not going to be big gains. But little gains are the little gains, all the same. And we haven't... no, actually, that is the Ottoman green, okay. Oops. We freed a march, and Bukhara came in and like, that looks like a tasty march. I'm gonna eat that. Yeah, no, didn't quite go on the plan. Oh, you're on the list as well. Yeah, we're getting far enough away from the capital of Constantinople that certain things are taking whole months to do. Which is slowing down our diplomacy to a certain degree. Oh yeah, now we just need to get them to 190 in the little last lives and become prepared for it. Giving us free walking path west to east through the Persian region. Probably aren't the point. Should treaty. Yeah, that's 4 years. We're not gonna... I was about to say, I should fabricate a claim on them for that. But nope, that's 4 years. We're gonna give them a little more time. Fars... maintain that diplomat Fars for a moment, actually. In the meantime, we're gonna ask for some military access so we can get our troops westward. One thing we're kind of waiting for over here in the west is at some point declaring on Hungary is probably not going to involve the Emperor. Or, well, if it does involve the Emperor, it will also involve France. No, Aragon has no allies except for France. Interesting. Castile, Portugal, Savoy. Almost at the point where we can drag the French into, say, a French or Portuguese Castilian war. Wait, well, the next place we really want to do is south. So let's get these guys south. Front Islet. Get the nice, healthy Ottoman green going. Spend some of this admin power so it doesn't go to waste. Oh, we can go see some land, which we'll do. Moving towards 100% land control. Ground land control. Do we have a proclaimed guarantee on them? Yes. Might have to subsidize them a bit to get them all the way up to 190. Either that or wait for the aggressive expansion to come down, which we'll see where they are after the bribe. The send gift. Okay, so I just have to wait for the year tick. So we'll wait for that year tick, we'll vassalize these guys, and that's where we'll go ahead and put the part break in. Oh no! Oh well! So it wasn't really... well, get even worse where. Who needs prestige? Well, now our prestige is going to go up monthly instead of down. And we got the money, so we'll get the magnetism. Don't really need the legalism. Yeah, I don't need legalism. Give me the opinion buffer there, run. In fact, that is an opinion. Fars was the one person that didn't affect. Okay, 1 month out. That's it. I'm dead. Okay. Vassalized Fars. So I think that's a good place to go ahead and put the part break in. That way I can't forget about doing the Fars bit, even though it's going to be a short break. We got ourselves all the way into India at this point. Could definitely do more in India, even though we don't necessarily have any claims over there, which is going to slow that down. We have a treaty with Afghanistan, so that'll be delayed. We're going to go south, and then we're going to think about going west. Whether that's into the Maghreb, owned by Portugal, or into Hungary, owned by Saxony and protected by Austria. But that'll be in the next part. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow, because I'm going to try to record 3 more parts in this recording session. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We'll pick up with the next part after a very short break. So with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.